Your lotus feet remove all the past sins of embodied being who surrender to them, and they chase after the cows and cows that graze in the postures. Those lotus feet are the abode of Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of wealth and beauty, and you place them even upon the hoods of a serpent, Kalia. Please place those very lotus feet upon our breast and subdue our suffering that have arisen from the lust in our heart. भगवान के चरण कमल है ना, इसका बहुत ही महत्व है। हम जब भी कभी भगवान के दर्शन करने जाते हैं तो क्या करते हैं? सीधा भगवान की शक्ल देखते हैं? नहीं, भगवान के दर्शन करने का जो एग्जैक्ट प्रोसीजर होता है वो होता है भगवान के चरणों को देखना। फिर चरणों को देख के भगवान की लीलाओं का स्मरण कर सकते हैं कि अरे ये तो वही चरण है जो कालिया नाग पे नाचे थे, तो वही चरण है जो ब्रज के अंदर इधर से उधर डोलते हैं। ये वही ब्रज है, यही वही पाद पंकज, यानी कि वो कमल के समान सॉफ्ट और सुंदर चरण कमल है भगवान के, जो 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 बलि महाराज के हो जिन्होंने उद्धार किया था। ये वही चरण कमल है जिनके पंक्ति चिन्ह जो है वो पूरे ब्रजमंडल को सुशोभित करके विराजमान है। अब उसी तरीके से हम धीरे धीरे भगवान की कमर पे जाते हैं तो देखते हैं कि आज भगवान की कमर में क्या बना हुआ है। कभी भगवान की कमर में केवल कमर बंद होती है, जिसे सैश बोलते हैं, अलग अलग तरीके की बेल्ट होती हैं। कभी कभी भगवान की कमर में रस्सी लटक रही होती है, कभी कभी भगवान की कमर में बांसुरी लटक रही होती है, कभी कभी भगवान की जो कमर है उसमें रोटियां बंधी होती हैं। अगर श्रृंगार करते हैं भगवान का, मैं कभी कभी पोहा बांध देता हूँ कि भगवान को भूख लगेगी तो पोहा पा सकते हैं। फिर हम भगवान के वक्ष छाती पे जाते हैं, वक्षस्थल पे, तो उसमें कॉस्ट्यूम होनी तो यहाँ अवेलेबल नहीं है, लेकिन हम भगवान की अलग अलग जो अलग अलग भगवान ने मालाएं पहनी है उनको देख सकते हैं। देख सकते हैं क्या कॉम्बिनेशन है। अच्छा, आज तो रेड एंड वाइट का कॉम्बिनेशन है, तो भगवान ने जो मालाएं पहनी है वो कौन कौन से रंग की पहनी है, और वो कितने अच्छे तरीके से स्टेबलाइज है या नहीं है। तो इस तरीके से भगवान के अलग अलग स्वरूप का दर्शन, फिर भगवान के मुखारविंद का दर्शन करते हैं। वही मुखारविंद है जिसे क्या कहते हैं, मुखड़े को देख कोटि चंदा लगावे, कजरारी लट पे घटाएं वारी जावे। हाँ, और इनके वही सुंदर नयन है जो कभी भी एक जगह टिकते ही नहीं है। अगर वो सीधे खड़े होकर बात भी कर रहे हैं ना यशोदा मैया के साथ, नंद बाबा के साथ, तो उनकी आंखें टेढ़ी राधा रानी को देख रही है। कल मुकुंदरा प्रभु जी स्पेसिफिकली बता रहे थे हमारे कृष्ण बलराम को, जो ये जो पुजारी है उनको, कि आप लोगों को समझनी पड़ेगी ये बात कि कृष्ण का मुकुट कभी भी सीधा नहीं होता। राधे जहां पग धरो श्याम नैना धरो, और भगवान का मुकुट है वो कभी सीधा नहीं है, वो हमेशा थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा है। उसकी वजह एक रीजन ये भी है कि राधा रानी के चरणों के ऊपर धूप ना पड़, वो सूरज की रोशनी ना पड़ जाए, तो श्याम सुंदर अपने अपने सर को हिलाते रहते हैं, अपने मूड को हिलाते रहते हैं, मोर के पंख को, कि राधा रानी आज यहाँ चरण रखी है तो यहाँ पे इनको कोई गर्मी ना लगे, यहाँ गर्मी लगे। इसीलिए उनका जो मोर का जो है, जो उनका जो मुकुट है वो हमेशा टेढ़ा रहता है। ठीक है, शिकार वट के अंदर ये लीला होती है। तो भगवान के लोटस फीट है, अब उन पर आते हैं। भगवान के लोटस फीट है, इसी से हमारी भक्ति शुरू होती है। और हम क्या कहते हैं, हम आपके चरणों की प्राप्ति करना चाहते हैं, भगवान के चरणों को ही हम आश्रित होना चाहते हैं, भगवान के चरणों की ही सेवा करना चाहते हैं। चरणों के बारे में और भी डीपली अब बताया जाएगा। प्रणत देहि नाम पाप कर शनम. Pranat means surrender. Dehinam refers to living entity in material bodies, and Papakarshana means removal of sinful reactions. जब हम लोग कहते हैं ना हमें हरिनाम जप करना चाहिए, तो ये कहा जाता है कि हरिनाम जप करने का एक मतलब ये भी होता है कि जो भगवान है वो हमारे मुखमंडल पे, हमारी जीवा पे नाचना शुरू करते हैं. और उनके नाचने से क्या होता है, जो उनके चरण है, जो प्रणत देही नाम, वो हमारे सारे के सारे पापों को और पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति को खत्म करते हैं. The gopis tell Krishna, your lotus feet remove all kinds of sinful reactions for those embodied beings who are surrendered to them. Again and again, the glories glorify the virtue of his lotus feet. Tricharanugam, Trina Chara, Chara means cow and all the other animals that gaze on the grass, and Anuga means following. The gopis say, your feet always follow behind the cows. Srinike Tadam. Shri means beauty, and it also refers to Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. In this way, the gopis statement has two meanings. Your feet are exquisitely beautiful, and your feet are the abode, Niketana, Satya Niketan, Shanti Niketan, Niketana, abode of Shri or Lakshmi. The perpetually She perpetually resides at your lotus feet and never leave them. Fani fanarpitam te pada bhujam. Fani refers to creatures with hood, fana. So here, Fani particularly refers to the hooded serpent Kalia. So arpitam means placed. Te padam bhujam refers to Sri Krishna's lotus feet. The gopis say you place your lotus feet on the hood of that serpent, Sap, Kalya. Kinu kuche shuna kindirik chayam. Kino means keep. Kindi मतलब cut away. और कुचेसु मतलब breast. Naharik chayam refers to disease of kama in the gopi's heart. So gopis are praying, please place your lotus feet on our heart and thus destroy our heart disease of kama. Actually कल बात करते 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 एक डिवोटी आए हुए थे घर में, तो वो भी किताब सुन रहे थे, तो उनके दिमाग में एक क्वेश्चन आया. उन्होंने बोला यार ये गोपियां बार बार ये क्यों कह रही है कि हमारे काम को खत्म करो, हमें काम है, हमें वासना है. तो गोपियों को तुम कहते हो, गोपियों का जो प्रेम था भगवान कृष्ण के प्रति, वो बिल्कुल भी काम से बिल्कुल फ्री था. इट वॉज फ्री फ्रॉम लस्ट. तो मैंने उनसे बोला कि आपकी क्या अंडरस्टैंडिंग है भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की, तो वो कह रहे हैं आमी तो दुर्जन हमारा जीवन सदा कामरत नाही पुण्य लेश. बोला वो व्यक्ति ने अपने पूरे जीवन भगवान के नाम का प्रचार किया, फिर भी कह रहे हैं हमारा जीवन सदा पापरत नाहेर पुण्य लेश. आज उनके जीवन में पुण्य का एक भी लेश मात्र भी नहीं है. तो डू यू थिंक इट इज ट्रू? कितने लोग आचार्य तो हमारे लिए लिखते हैं ना, मतलब यस, जैसे आचार्य हमारे लिखते हैं, गोपियां भी हमारे लिए लिख रही है. एक्चुअली में इसके आखिरी श्लोक के जब ये रास पंचोदय खत्म होता है, तो इसके आखिरी श्लोक में यही आता है कि सुखदेव गोस्वामी कह रहे हैं अगर व्यक्ति को काम वासना से मुक्त होना है तो उनको निरंतर रास पंचाध्याय का आस्वादन करना ही पड़ेगा. सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हम लोगों की काम ही है, लस्ट ही है, और लस्ट से वी कैन बी फ्री ओनली एंड ओनली एंड ओनली when we are listening to the Rasa Panchadhyay with Shraddha. So please place your lotus feet on our heart, thus destroy our heart disease of karma, तो इनका जो काम है वैसे भी वो काम है भी नहीं। अगर इनका काम ऑर्डिनरी काम होता तो इनके पति भी तो थे, तो इनके पति से क्या अपने काम को शांत नहीं करवा सकती थी ये? तृप्त नहीं हो सकती थी? They could have easily associated with their husbands and could satisfy themselves. But their calm is actually to satisfy Krishna. They want more and more lust in them so that Krishna will become more lusty and become more satisfied after enjoying with them. It's not that lust which you see, the lust today. It's a completely pure lust. It's a lust free from all material bondages. This is not the lust in which the woman is eating contraceptions and killing the lives of children in the womb. This Gopi Gita, or the lust of the gopis, is not an ordinary lust. Ordinary people imagine the gopi appeal to be born of mundane lust. And for this reason, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur eulogized the divine nature of their immaculate love. Even Sadhaka, who has attained the platform of Madhyamattam Adhikari, has no such lust. What to speak of someone who has attained Swarupa Siddhi? We cannot even experience that lust. If someone has attained Vastu Siddhi, यानी कि one's own spiritual form, ठीक है, and thus complete liberation from matter, not the slightest trace of lust can be found in him. तो अगर आपको अपने वास्तु सिद्धि प्राप्त होती है, वस्तु सिद्धि मतलब one's own spiritual form and thus complete the liberation from matter, then अगर वो फ्री हो जाता है किसी भी भौतिक इच्छाओं से और भौतिक बाउंडेशन से, तो then he can be free from lust. Otherwise, everybody in this entire world is suffering from lust. Lust is our desire for one's own happiness. Lust is what? Jayatyo Vishyan Pumsa Sangasteshu Vajayate. When you are actually contemplating your senses, you're feeding the senses, you become lusty. The attachment to Krishna is called Samartharati. Samartharati, which means that due to its total of selflessness, it is fully capable of controlling him. ठीक है ना? तो स्वसुख की इच्छा जो होती है, स्वसुख, दैट इज लस्ट. और जब स्वसुख की इच्छा से कोई व्यक्ति विमुख होता है तो वो क्या होता है? गोपीज होती है. तो रति अटैचमेंट टू कृष्णा इज ऑफ थ्री काइंड. एक होता है साधारणी, समज्ञा, समंजसा और समर्था. Sadharan Rati is attachment to Krishna for one's own enjoyment. And Rupa Goswami has accepted the hunchback Kubja as the only example of this Rati. The moment Kubja saw Krishna, Sadharani Rati entered her heart. And she desired to enjoy Krishna, not to give him enjoyment. And this was the defect of her Rati. Still, her lust was for Krishna's alone, not for King Kamsa or anybody else. Samanjasa. या समज्ञसा, नहीं समंजसा. It's found the Queen of Dwarka, such as Satyabhama and Rukmini. Those imbued with Samanjasa Rati may also occasionally desire their own happiness, but this is a rare. A mood of service to Krishna prevails. The desire for their own happiness has no connection with material happiness. Sometimes the attachment is for Krishna alone, and sometimes it is divided among many. The queen feels affection for Krishna and also for their children. Each queen feel ha, each queens feel attraction for Krishna. Each queen has 10 sons and one daughter. So their love is divided among them, among these 12 people. So their love is further divided because they also have affection for all the members of their household, including their maidservants. Krishna may be controlled by this type of rati or he may not. It depends on the circumstances. Ultimately, however, he is not controlled by it. The gopis' prem is Samartha Rati, and this rati is found only in Vraja. Samartha Rati is powerful and competent, which indicates that this rati surely controls Krishna in every respect. The gopis are selfless to the utmost degree, and endowed with his pure prema. They never think about how they can be relieved to their own sorrow. Not nor do they worry for their personal happiness. They only want Krishna's happiness, and that is why he is fully controlled by them. The gopis are Maha Premavati, which means that they are situated in the highest stage of Mahabhav. Mahabhav, this is especially true of Srimati Radhi, who is eternally situated in Madanakya Mahabhav, the pinnacle of selfless, ecstatic prem, and who is one of the gopis speaking this verse. Mahabhav is the highest stage of prema. It follows the stage of sneha, man, pranay, rag, anurag, and manifest when anurag reaches a special state of intensity. Special state of intensity. Madanakir Mahabhav was only experienced by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he was Radharani himself. What to speak of the gopis, even the Swarup. What to speak of the gopis, even the Swarupa Siddhi devotee who is situated on the level of Bhava Bhakti and who has realization of his eternal form has no lust. Although he does not have the sense of intense possessiveness, yani mamta for Krishna, that the gopis have, he does not have even a scent of lust. Most devotees in this world practice bhakti because in the core of the heart they see it as a means of attain their own happiness and avoid distress. It is rare to find someone who only wants Sri Krishna's happiness. Only the Uttam Adhikari like the Prahlad Maharaj has love for this caliber. Whereas Father Hiranyakashipu cruelly tormented him because of his devotion. Still, he never prayed, please God, remove my distress. Please make me happy. If Prahlad Maharaj did not do this, even what to speak of the gopis, who do not have the slightest scent of desire to be free from distress and taste their own happiness. They do not even desire to personally enjoy their loving relationship with Krishna. Which is stated in the 8th verse of Sri Shishtastaka. Ashilasya vam padaratam pranashtamam adavasyanam manamahatam karotuva. Yathatha vidhatulam padmam madaprananathasya eva naparaha. Let Krishna tightly embrace his maidservant who has fallen at his lotus feet, or let him trample me or break my heart by never being visible to me. He is devotee and after all, and he may be whatever he likes. He may do whatever he likes. Still, he alone and no one else is the worshipable Lord of my heart. Shrimati Radhika thinks in this way. I know that Krishna is a devotee and sometimes he wants to meet with other gopis. When Anurag reaches its higher limit, पिछली बार ये कंटिन्यू है, प्रणय मान अनुराग है ना, on a highest limit because perceivable in the body, it is called bhav. Anyway, we all know what is वंदना के भाव हो, फिर भी पढ़ लेते हैं, दोबारा पढ़ते हैं। कहते हैं महाभाव इज द हाईएस्ट स्टेज ऑफ प्रेमा। राधा रानी का नाम एक श्लोक है, महाभाव स्वरूपतम कृष्णा प्रिय वरीयसी। So it follows the stage of Sneha, Man, Pranay, Sneha, Man, Pranay, Rag, Anurag. उसके बाद when Anurag reaches its higher limit, becomes perceivable in the body, it is called Mahav. And when the bodily symptoms are not very distinct, however, the emotional stage is still called Anurag, not Bhav. When the ecstasy is of bhav is intensified, it is called mahabhav. The symptoms of mahabhav are visible only in the body of eternal associates like the gopis. ये तीसरा चिंतामृत में भक्ति श्रील प्रभुपाद ने लिखा प्रबंध में। तो हम लोग क्या पढ़ रहे थे कि श्रीमती राधिका थिंक्स इन दिस वे, आई नो दैट कृष्णा इज डिवोशी एंड that sometime he wants to meet with other gopis. Despite this, I want only his pleasure. I do not want my own. If he hankers to reside in Mathura or Dwarka with his lady friends, he is perfectly free to do so. If I come to know what he desires to enjoy with a particular Sakhi, I will go to her, serve her, and beg her to meet with him. If he crushes me with his feet, I will not ask him why he is doing so. If he becomes pleased by embracing me, I will also become pleased. Everyone says that he is devotee and a cheat. Nonetheless, I will always seek his happiness alone. Srimati Radhika and the gopis are beyond even the level of the Uttam Bhaktas. Those qualities are defined in the following two verses. Anya vancha, anya puja, chari gyan karma, anukulena sarvendriye, krishnanu shilana. A pure devotee must not cherish any desire other than to serve Krishna. He should not offer worship to the demigods or to mundane personalities. He should not cultivate artificial knowledge which is devoid of Krishna consciousness, and he should not engage himself in anything other than Krishna consciousness activity. One must engage all one's purified senses in the service to the Lord. He is the favorable execution of Krishna consciousness activity. The Chaitanya Charitamrita states, Anukulena Sarvendriye Krishna Ananushilanam. When one serves Krishna favorably with all his senses, that service is called bhakti. ठीक है? अन्या विलासिता शून्यम ज्ञान कर्मानुनाविदम अनुकूलेन कृष्णानुशीलनम bhakti uttama. Uttam bhakti is defined by the word anushilanam, which means service to Shri Krishna with one's body, mind, senses, words, intelligence, and all the sentiments of the soul. Very important. A very beautiful experience. Are you doing something? Sorry. An elevated devotee entertain nothing what is detrimental to the development of his bhakti, rather than his practices are exclusively favorable. Furthermore, his bhakti is continuous, performed without interruption, and is discharged under the guidance of a qualified guru and Rasik Vaishnava. Anukulena Krishnanushilanam. It is not tinged by impersonal knowledge, yan, or fructive activity, karma. It is devoid of any desire other than to please Krishna. Anya Vilashda Sunyam. When all these symptoms are present, that is called Uttam Bhakti. ठीक है, तो अगर तुम्हें कभी चेक करना हो कि इसके अंदर उत्तम भक्ति है तो प्लीज चेक कर लेना ऐसे. As mentioned above, the gopis are not qualified as Uttam Bhaktas, even though they have all the qualities of an Uttam Bhakta. They are the bodily expansion. Kaya, Vyuha, Rupa, or Srimati Radhika, who is personification of Krishna's pleasure, serving potency, Ladini Shakti. ठीक है, the Braj maidens singing Gopi Gita most expertly reveal their youthful beauty and the pain of their separation from Krishna, with the hope of arousing his desire to taste the bliss of Surata. ठीक है, because they know that he desires, they wish to inspire him in his heart by all the activities of the body, mind, and words. And it is only for this reason that they sing their Gopi Geet. भगवान अपि तात रात्रि ही शरदो त्रिफुल्ल मल्लिका वीक्ष्य रत्नून मनस चक्रे योग मायाम उपासितम. ठीक है, they heard his flute. और ये जो फ्लूट है वो क्या कहती है? श्री कृष्णा इज द सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी ऑफ गॉडहेड, full in all opulences. Yet upon seeing those autumn night scented with blossoming jasmine flower, he turned his mind towards loving affairs. To fulfill his purposes, he resorted his internal potency. In the second verse of Gopi Gita, the Gopi addressed Shri Krishna as Surat Nath Te Ashulk Dasika. Free की तुम्हारी दासियां हैं. So he has begged them for the treasure of amorous pastime. He had a taste for Surata, and it is and in order to satisfy the taste, he made up his mind to enjoy sweet pastimes with them. He wants this because he thinks that the gopi wants it, and the gopi wants it because he wants it. Krishna and the gopis try to please each other. The gopis long to awaken in Krishna's heart the desire for the happiness of Surata, so that he will enjoy with them. How did Krishna know the gopis' desire? In the previous year, the unmarried gopis had performed austerities and worshipped the goddess Katyayani Devi in efforts to attain him as their husband. And the married gopis like Srimati Radhika and Sakis had joined them in the last day of their worship. At that time, Krishna showed his eagerness and promised that he will fulfill their desire during the following year. 1 year later, the gopis heard Krishna's calling them to him by the melody of his flute. Before leaving their homes, they made themselves look still more beautiful, desiring that he be controlled by their beauty. This is a symptom of their rati. Every every aspect of their being, their form, youth, beauty, qualities, and desires exist only to inspire सूरत in Krishna's heart. ये सूरत जो है ये सूरती विलास है, ये सूरत फेस नहीं है, और ये गुजरात वाला सूरत भी नहीं है. सूरती विलास की बात कर रहे हैं. They internally made themselves more beautiful, knowing that Krishna would be controlled by their splendid, attractive appearance. They put on earrings on one of the ears, but not the other. They put kajal on one eye instead of two. Following that, it looks more sweet. It's a symptom of their rati. In the way fully aware of Krishna's specific desire, the gopi enhance their charming beauty. They know the art of understanding and fulfilling his desires. Srila Rupa Goswami also knows his art. Neophyte devotees have no idea because the reality of this topic can only repeat the subject matter like parrots. Like all of us, at least यही condition है हमारी. ठीक है. Now in the verse of Gopi Gita, Gopi again exhibit their ability to realize and Krishna's, fulfill Krishna's desire. They openly beseech him, please place your lotus feet on our breast. Loving feeling and the desires should not be spoken directly. Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur illustrates this point with an example. Suppose a man receive a visit from his friend and in the happiness of wanting to welcome him say, "Oh my friend, now that you have come here, I am going to purchase some ingredients to make you a delicious meal of rasamalai, malpura and other delicacies." No, no, his friend replies, "There is no need for you to do that." But the host insists, "I know that you are particularly fond of these delicacies, so I must prepare them for you." The host's expansion of affection in this way only serves to reduce his love for his friend. प्रेम दयो रसिकायोर अपि दीप एवा हृद वेश्म भासयति निश्चल एवं भटी. Similarly, the gopis, what to say. We know, we know that you want to enjoy sweet pastime with us, and we want to quench your thirst for this enjoyment. Their prema would be diminished. They do not verbalize their feelings, and thus their prema is never reduced. Notwithstanding, because their love is absolutely selfless, even if they were to verbalize their feeling in such a way, still their prema. Huh? How many packets? One, two packets? One packet only. Gopis are so clever, prema would not be diminished. The gopis are so clever in prema that they are able to defeat Krishna. He cannot imagine the mood hidden in their heart, and it is for the reason that he left Rasa Leela and followed them as they searched for him. He had left them only to hear them weep and express their feeling. When a devotee has a desire to serve Krishna, Krishna has a desire to receive that service. First, the gopis desire to serve him, then from this comes his appetite to be served. The root cause of their reciprocal exchanges is the gopis' predisposition to serve. An idea comes into their mind, then just like a sprout appearing from a seed, both Krishna and the gopis come to know each other's desire and want to serve each other. Rupa Goswami explained this topic in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti also mentioned it in the commentary. The desire to serve Krishna, desire to serve first comes in the heart of the heroine. But she does not openly express herself. Krishna, the hero, knows her desire by her behavior, by her mood, or by an indication or sign. He can then speak openly, which arouses more longing in the heroine. In this verse, the gopis appear to speak openly, but in fact, the deep mood are hidden. Radharani is the full feature of Ladini Shakti, and the gopis are the bodily manifestation of Ladini Shakti. Thus, they are extremely clever in loving matter. Krishna is also also highly proficient in loving matter. But the gopis, especially Radhika, much more expert than he is. तो क्या बोलते हैं द्वारा त्वराद अयम वदनस्तु बहिक्षतश्चेत निर्वती निर्वती शीघ्रम अत्वा लघुताम upeti. Pure prema is like a lamp that burns steadily within the house of two lovers who know how to relish confidential mellows. If the lamp is taken outside through the door of the mouth, in other words, the lover speaks about it, the flame of the lamp will be soon reduced and may even be extinguished. Acha, Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishna has admitted that Radhika is his Prema Guru. Radhika ne Prema Guru Ami Shishyahat Nat Sada Ama Nana Nitya Nachaya Udvad. The love of Radhika is my teacher, and I'm her dancing pupil. Her prem makes me dance various noble dances. In the connection, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita and Govinda Leelamrita, ठीक है, record the following conversation that took between Krishna and her friend Vrinda. कस्माद वृंदे प्रिय सखी हरे पाद मूलत कुतोसो कंदादरण्य किम इह कुरुते नित्य शिक्षसाम गुरुकला त्वाम त्वन मूर्तिपति परुलताम दिग्दिदिक्षु स्फुरन्ति शैलु शिव भ्रमति परितो नरयत यंती स्व पश्चात. Oh my beloved friend Vrinda, where are you coming from? I'm coming from the feet of Sri Hari. Where is he? In the forest on the bank of Radhapur. What is he doing there? He is learning dancing. Who is his master? Your image, Radha, revealing itself in every tree and creeper, in every direction, is roaming like a skillful dancer, making him dance behind. तो ऐसे बोलो ब्रज की रता बतावी बोले श्री राधा राधा ऐसे नहीं बोलती वो. So Srimati Radhika and the gopis are more accomplished and clever in expressing their prema, and Sri Krishna is they employ many tricks and skills to satisfy his appetite for loving exchanges. Thus, when they tell him, please place your feet on our breast, their prema does not lessen. We previously explained Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti's statement that someone who directly expresses his feeling by saying I love you, for example, exposes that his love is of an inferior quality. Worldly people may express themselves openly like this, but those who are immersed in transcendental love never speak in this way. The lover should inherently know that his beloved is full of love for him. Krishna knows that the gopis that the gopi love him. He is revealed in the end of the Gopi Gita when he will again appear to them. कि ना पराय अहम निर्वध्य संयुजाम स्वसाधु कृत्यम विबुधाय उषापि यह या माधुजन दुर्जन गेह श्रृंखला संवृत तद वह प्रतियंतु साधु. आई एम नॉट एबल टू रीपे माई डेप्ट. आज मैं तुम लोगों का रेडी हो गया. आई एम नॉट एबल टू repay my debt for your spotless service, even within a lifetime of Brahma. Your connection with me is beyond reapproach. Nobody can approach me this way. You have worshipped me, cutting off all domestic ties, which are difficult to break. Therefore, please let your own glories, deeds be compensation. When the gopis hear this from Krishna, they will ask him, why do you remain indebted to us? Pankha, just give us what we want and your debt will be clean. When Putna tried to kill him by putting poison on his breast, you gave her liberation and position like that of your mother. In this way, you should also reward us accordingly. However, Krishna will repay that this is impossible. Why it is not possible for him to repay the gopis? In some instances, amen. Oh, it's a very, very big chapter. So we can start from tomorrow, from here only, कि why Krishna is incapable of paying, why it is not possible for him to repay the gopis. In some instances, prem is split among many, and the other instances, it is fixed on one object only. We'll read about this from tomorrow. Page number 87. Hare Krishna. Any commentary? Nilash Vasi, you want to say something?
हरे कृष्ण जी। यस रोजी, जैसे हमने आज पढ़ा कई सारी चीजें, तो उसमें हम देख रहे हैं कि गोपियों का मतलब जो भाव है कृष्ण के प्रति, मतलब वेरी डीप सेंस ऑफ उनका बस ये है, जो लस्ट भी है उनका, दैट इज इन प्योर फॉर्म। सो वी कैन नॉट इवन, हम लोग कभी बोल नहीं सकते कि गोपियां ऐसे कैसे सोच रही है, तो बट इज वेरी प्योर फॉर्म। तो हम देख रहे हैं कि काफी मतलब चीजें जो है, बहुत कुछ चीजें जो रिलेवेंट एस्पेक्ट्स है यहाँ पे, जैसे कृष्ण के प्रति वो लोग भाव प्रकट कर रहे हैं। तो ये दीज आर ऑल इन जो आधिरूढ़ महाभाव, मदराख्य महाभाव जो आपने बताया, तो दैट इज मतलब वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू लर्न। मतलब गोपियों का ऐसे भाव है कृष्णपति, केवल कृष्ण के बारे में ही सोचते हैं, अदर देन कृष्ण देयर नथिंग, दे इवन दे वांट, दे कैन सैक्रिफाइस देयर लाइफ फॉर कृष्ण। तो ये जो चीज है, मतलब अनन्य प्रेम के जो भक्ति, तो भक्ति जो है मतलब गोपियों को ओनली टू सर्व कृष्णा, नोबडी एल्स। तो ये दिस इज द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट what I've learned till this Gopi Gita, which was studying since 1 month, since the Kartik month, Prabhu ji. तो ये मेरा realization था आज। हरे कृष्णा।
So this will remove all the past sins of every being who surrendered to them, and they chase after the cows and cows, and graze in the pastures. So anyways, lotus feet. So anybody else want to say something? Somya?
प्रभु जी, दो चीजें जो मेरे को अभी याद है कि मीन्स एक तो दर्शन चरणों से करना चाहिए, डायरेक्ट फेस को नहीं देखना चाहिए, सो सीक्वेंशियली फ्रॉम द फीट। और दूसरा जो अभी आपने अंडरलाइन किया कि मीन्स इवन कृष्णा सेज दैट ही कैन नॉट रीपे फॉर द लव ऑफ गोपीज, सो मीन्स वो गोपीज लव की इतनी वैल्यू है कृष्ण के मन में कि ही सेज दैट कुछ भी करके देख, ही कांट रीपे इट बैक टू देम।
Tomorrow we'll study more why Krishna cannot pay. कल को और डीपली पढ़ेंगे वो 4 बजे मॉर्निंग से।
ओके प्रभु जी।
हाँ, कलावती माता जी। किस साल में? ओके, विनीत को आप कुछ बोलेंगे?
नहीं प्रभु जी, तो नहीं कुछ।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। प्रभु जी, आपने जो बताया ना कि रास पंचाध्याय, तो दैट इज द 10th कैंटो ऑफ श्रीमद् भागवतम, राइट?
10th कैंटो भागवतम में 5 चैप्टर है।
अच्छा, तो दैट इज मीन बाय रास पंचाध्याय, राइट?
युगल गीत, प्रणय गीत, भ्रमर गीत।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा, तो सारे उसी में ही आते हैं प्रभु जी?
हाँ, पढ़ेंगे उसको।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा, ठीक है।
वांछा
ठीक है प्रभु जी।
कृष्ण कृपा सिंधु वेचा तो जन भावने में कृष्ण। So, please try to come every day.